What are you doing?
Oh, I'm contacting 15 people just so I can get the Angry Video Game Nerd movie on Steam. If I was any other channel, I would have gone into a 5-hour explanation on the history of Steam and Valve. But let's be for real, that is the most skipped part of any video or review ever made. You know why? Because no one gives a shit about the history.
Why don't you spit on my face while you're at it as well?
Okay, Mr. My only purpose is to say the release date.
Steam came out in...
Shut the fuck up.
Steam has a lot of interesting stuff that's on it, but I bet you didn't know that you could buy full-fledged movies and TV shows on Steam.
Yes, there were full legitimate movies on Steam, and I'm pretty sure the two that immediately come to people's heads are the Angry Video Game Nerd movie and the Postal movie.
And it's really interesting, too, because they actually have specific information, and it's not just like the typical developer-publisher, you need this graphics card. No, it actually shows production companies, information about the movie, like its running time and the video resolution, and even the cast on the store page.
Now, sadly, almost every single Steam video, I think that's what they called them, was removed. You can no longer buy any of them. Of course, if it was free, you can still get your hands on it, but as for the full-length movies, there's no way to actually buy these anymore.
The only one that I'm really aware of that you can still buy today is the Postal movie through the Running with Scissors website, where it's like $5, as they just give you a Steam key that works an unlimited amount of time, which is interesting. And just to answer the question, no, you're not getting the fucking key from me. Buy it yourself. In any way, the key doesn't work on multiple accounts.
They also had The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3, which still, to this day, was the only Mario-related thing ever to release on Steam, which is still crazy to think about.
And what made it even more funny about the Mario 3 show being on Steam is that people gave it the most ridiculous fucking tags imaginable. Because, what do you mean The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3 is a family-friendly World War II hentai? This game is actually a metaphor for the Taco Bell Doritos Locos Tacos. Yeah, I'll follow this reviewer, why not? And another crazy thing is that the Postal movie specifically has Steam trading cards and badges in backgrounds. What the fuck? Like, you have to legitimately earn this stuff too, since the Steam Marketplace and Points Shop don't let you buy anything related to this movie. Now here's one last thing about these Steam videos. They actually change how they work, because now they just pretty much load up like a website instead of being its own dedicated thing. I don't know how these things work, so now you have to go completely out of your way to get these cards. In the description I'll put a tutorial on how to get them and what personally worked for me, so you can get them too whenever you buy a copy of the Postal movie. And you can actually find a lot of these through SteamDB, where you'll realize that Lionsgate was just publishing all this random shit on here for no reason, and you can't buy any of them anymore.
And fuck it, here's some stuff that I own on DVD that I could have gone at Steam at any point, which includes
Evil Dead 1 and 2, Ash vs. Evil Dead, Clerks 1, My Little Pony the Movie, Ju-on the Grudge, which is the Japanese Grudge movie, most of the Scary Movies, I don't know if one is on here or not, The Doors movie, which, sorry Cinemax, you missed your chance, Earth Girls Are Easy, and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
There were thousands of movies and TV shows released on Steam, and I was just listing the movies. Fuck, even Cooties was on there.
Which is a really goddamn good movie. I think it's on Hulu. Go watch it.
That's all there is to movies being on Steam, because at the end of the day, they're just video files, and it's still pretty weird going into someone's Steam library and seeing a full fucking movie in there. And honestly, I wish when I was younger I actually picked up some of these, because they went as cheap as $1 sometimes.
And just for a quick guide, the two important ones are Free to Play, which is a documentary about some Dota 2 players, I don't know. And that one actually has two different versions on Steam, the Steam Video Streamable version and an application version. And that actually has Steam achievements, so you can own 100% video files. And of course the Postal movie, which has the Steam trading cards and all that other bullshit.
Literally, that's about it. I have nothing else to say about this topic. I am kind of upset that I can no longer get 2-hour fireplace relaxing ambient video for sleeping and meditation anymore.